Hey, what's up? What's up? This is DJ NDG 214 coming to you straight from that D-Town, Triple D, Dirty Dirty Dallas. I got right now my trusty Prime 4, which I had already showed y'all, thanks to the people at DJ Tech Tools for the golden chrome caps. And what I was doing earlier was trying to get this to where I can actually record, sound a lot decent. So, you're going to hear my AC and all this and that because the iPhone 13 Pro Max, the camera is very, very sensitive on the mic. So I have all my levels already moved for my mics and all that, but that's not what we're here for. If you can see these stands, I've already got these stands for my little rockets. Had to bring out the table, and I put this on the coffin because later on I got to measure, what I just got through getting from a great company called Sounds, and also from another company which I barely ordered something from them, which is iDJ Now. And they actually sent me something over that I have been waiting for a while. And so without further ado, let me show you what I picked up from Sounds. And let's get to it. Earlier in the week, or was it last week or this week? I forget. A while back, these were on back order, where you get the Rain 72 MK2 mixer, and you get a set of these, the Denon LC6000s, for free, basically. So depending on where you buy them at, and Zounds is badass because Zounds will price match. So at first they were almost about $1,900, $2,000, whatever, wherever you're gonna get them at. And actually price matched them from Zounds, from iDJ Now, I think, or another company, I forget which one. But no matter what, they honored it, and this was after the fact. I think they're price matching. You're supposed to do it before. And it's all good, for, now, if y'all didn't know about it, now you know. The company is spelled ZZOUNDS, and they act real quick. And these were on back order with them. I don't know if they've been on back order with everybody else, but they had this sale going on throughout the whole month of July. And I was privileged and blessed enough to get them with their good play as you pay payment plan, no interest free, and depending on your qualifications or whatever, how it is that they give you the credit, that limit will determine how long you choose when you go to the checkout or whatever, right? You can actually extend them, and they're gonna do a credit check, and if you qualify for that credit check, then you'll get their lengthy payment schedule, which I think is maybe a year and a half. I don't know, 24 months, depending on how good your credit is. Well, anyways, what had happened here, they accidentally sent it by mistake because they still have the Rain 72s on back order. If you check on their website today, trying to see what today's date is. Let me see if my whatchamacallit lets me know. Okay, so today's the 16th of August. Jesus Christ, it's late. 8:26 p.m. Dallas, Texas, Central Time. So anyways, as I was stating, they accidentally sent me these last week, as a matter of fact. I was actually, it was last week on the 8th when I received these. I ended up going out of town to Mexico to celebrate my mother's birthday. And then me and my brother came back home, and we got all these goodies from everybody, So being that I was awaiting this to get here via FedEx, there was some kind of a miscommunication or confusion or whatever, but I was given 2 tracking numbers, and one was for each piece now that I know, because it's 2 of these that came and not the Rain. Needless to say, back and forth through FedEx and with Sounds, and finally today, I get word what's going on, and I'm not going to receive my Rain until maybe the 1st or 2nd week of next month, hopefully. Keeping my fingers crossed. Well, anyways, it comes in this kind of box, just Denon DJ, and I don't know if it says anything here as far as like, you know, what it really is, but I was told to open them up from somebody from his house to make sure that I actually got what I got. And so that's why they're cut. And in it you get this, and it's showing you the Denon DJ LC6000. I didn't notice they were this huge. It's almost like half the size of my Prime, or at least a quarter of it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and take this out, because later on, after I'm done here, I'm gonna have to actually register these bad boys and get the 1 or 2 year warranty activated. So I like to be very, very careful with my stuff. DJ is life. All right, so we can do away with the box. The way that it sits now, if this is actually going to be as big as I think it is, I'm either gonna have to use them without the coffin for the Prime 4 once I get everything up and running, or I'm gonna have to get a bigger size table. Well, anyways, this is what it looks like. This is a picture of everything, and I love using Virtual DJ. If DJ Pro allows us to buy it, like everybody else, like Serato and stuff, then eventually I'm probably gonna try out DJ Pro and see if I can get good at it. And this, the only reason that I want to even try it out is because of DJ Cubert's just, DJ Cubert. Who can mess with him? So here it lets you know the setups and how you can do everything. And it's pretty neat. I think you can use one of these by itself. So in reality, if I'm thinking correctly, this is already 4 decks plus 2 plus another 2. That's 8 decks are together, I think, hypothetically, if I'm correct. I haven't read anything yet. So I've been doing a little research on YouTube as to how to connect them. It doesn't show too much as far as connecting. So let's see if I don't have any trouble. And I didn't want to connect my, hold on, let me open this up. I didn't want to connect my laptop because of fear that it was going to be in the way to where I would end up having to disconnect the laptop. And then, the reason that I'm saying is because it's a Prime unit. And just like my Prime 4, I ended up having to upload it and everything else. As far as like the firmware and, for my laptop as well. When I first got all that configuration, I had to do all the downloading and everything else for, setting it up correctly with Engine DJ, which is today called Engine OS, version 2.2.2, I think is where we're at. Yeah, 2.2.2. I don't know what this is gonna do, but we will find out. And you know what, I'm gonna just leave this out because I'm gonna need it for the other one. So in here, we're getting this trusty, they call it a printer cable, but I think this is a type B connector cable, USB type B. So this is gonna go, in fact, I think behind this one, and then this USB I'm gonna connect it to 3 or 4 over here on my Prime, which I'm going to go ahead and do right now. And the way I think that I understood on the YouTube information that I got, once I connect this, I think it's going to power up this unit. So with that being said, this is deck 4. I'm going to look for USB 4 over here, which USB 4 on a Prime 4 is normally the one that I use for charging my iPhone. Voila. I'm good here. Go ahead and get this bad boy out of the way. Give me spots. A lot of this. Once I get this out, just got the manual. I'm gonna take a good look at this because I'm gonna have to register this unit. And here's the optional power supply. Can be powered and operated using just the USB connection. That's what it says. I'm guessing this only works with prime units. I'm thinking that Pioneer and all that, if they got the access to it, they should be able to power it as well. Those are professional units as well. I don't down anybody in the industry because I've been in this industry too long, since the mid 80s. As a matter of fact, I was 14 when I started. And I don't get into all that BS with who's better than who. To me personally, nobody has ever been able to prove me wrong as far as like something that was lasted for 3 decades, which I personally used were my first 1210s circa 1988 straight from Japan. Never had any issues with those. Unfortunately for me, those got stolen when I went to prison. Spent probably some time in supermats, and that's it. That's just, that's life. It is what it is. As you can see, I'm still being blessed. Thanks be to God. I'm able to get back into this. I actually got back into this a few years after I was discharged from prison, and my 3 decades worth of vinyl was stolen from me. Somebody got very, very lucky with that. I took care of everything. And yeah, that's that. Now I got like 6 terabytes worth of music and music videos, all DJ professional use only. I got this beautiful Prime 4, which I think I was one of the first ones, and not the first one, to get it here in the Dallas, Texas area. And now I'm a proud owner of these. I think they call these media players, right? Performance expansion controller. Well, okay, that's what it is. So let me show y'all what it is if y'all haven't seen it. Look at how big my arm is, and look at how big this unit is, and that's what it looks like. And we'll get to all the good stuff as to what you can do, because similar to the Primes, you can put your logo in here. It's got to be format, what is it, a PNG or something like that. Not a PEG, MPEG or whatever. PNG, I think, is what it's going to be, and it has to be a certain configuration, and it is circular. So, it's all good. Everything seems to be moving good. It's got, the wheel adjust, which I believe it's going to something like motorized. It's going to feel like a 12, or something like that, or the V12s from Denon. I didn't get a chance to try those, but I had heard that those were like industry standard. They should have been forever. So all the knobs seem to be, when I'm turning this, you can feel something in there happening. So everything feels good. Construction is good. I'm very familiar with Denon products, so this shouldn't be too hard for me to pick up and learn it. What this is going to do with mines, and this is what it looks like in the back. Your power button. This is where your power adapter would be hooked up to, and your printer Type B cable will go in here, which you can see, you got to make sure that you put this in correctly, because you can put it in by mistake sideways or this ways, and you'll end up not getting a good connection whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and insert it, and it should power on. If it doesn't power on, then we'll see. All right, I got it on 4. Yeah, it's showing that I have 2 decks on. Maybe I got a loaded deck or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see. So it says as soon as I connect this, it should turn on. Oh, not bad, I'm sorry. I didn't turn the damn thing on. having a blonde moment. So I'm guessing when I get the case, it's gonna stand about right there. So that's not gonna be too bad. If anything, I can close this up and we can have a go at it, you know, at least to where it's level. Because then in a little bit, I'm gonna end up connecting my controller and all that, along with my external drive. Okay, at least this way is not too bad. Whoa. I am so sorry, y'all. All right. Cool. All right, so that's what it looks like with one. Let's see what it's gonna do. Okay, so it's not doing anything right now. Let's see what the heck I'm doing wrong. I can see that it's reading something. For some reason, I'm not being able to manipulate stuff. Let's see. It's not allowing me to get the deck. And share. Everything's USB. Unless I gotta download the firmware like I thought. Okay, that was so that's crazy. I mean, so the difference between why this makes such a big difference as to here, right here, if you can see on my prime, maybe you cannot, but you know, I'm gonna bring you up closer and I'll give y'all as to why. And this is what this bad boy looks like. It doesn't have a logo, because I think the song that I downloaded doesn't have a logo or whatever. But normally your logo goes here. And, you know, you can do all the needle drop and search and all that. But this is what I was saying. Normally, like, you know, because this is 4 decks, you only have 2 platters. And to switch from playing whatever you're playing, it's either you choose deck 2 or you choose 4. And these are normally lit up like they are right here. See, if you look here, I don't have anything here, right, on my browser. So let's go back and let's go ahead and, oops, back, okay. So I'm gonna load up right there on 3. And right there, you can tell that it's on deck 3 because I actually am going back through 4th, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so what I was doing over there, I'll go ahead and put my crossfader here. So I could scratch on here, right? I would have to go real quick to the 3. And, you know, it's a lot of maneuvering between 1 and 2 decks, whatever, right, to do something like that. And this is what makes this, like, so badass, is that now you don't have to wait. You can do both of them in real time. Bad thing about this when you're doing this is that if you're a turntablist, like I know a lot of good friends of mine that are fucking badass, you have to be real quick to shut this down and craft scratch and do everything else that you're going to do there, and then raise your levels up, and then vice versa. And you got to be pretty damn quick about doing everything. But still, I mean, you can't beat that. And if I do some more digging and reading, I'm thinking that with this, you can probably load more stuff into this, I think. I don't know. It's crazy because I wonder what all this doubles and, you know, load the instrumentals or doubles or anything like that, grid, edit. I'm really going to have to read a lot of this stuff. But yeah, that's what I was getting at. So if y'all have not gotten in on that deal for the Denon DJ LC6000 Prime with the Rain 72 MK2 mixers, I suggest y'all get it. And y'all too can become proud owners of Denon Fine, you know, DJ products. Copy out one of these if y'all ain't got one. This thing is badass. They're all badass by themselves. You don't really need a computer. But I'm gonna try this out after I connect the other one with Virtual DJ and do a little power mixing and see what's up. Peace out. Thank y'all. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and later on, I'm gonna see whenever I can do some demonstrations with my ADJ Ontour Chill, and you know, bring up the sound switch Control 1, my DJ DeFi XLR packs. I gotta buy some more of these for all of these lights that I got, and I'm gonna show y'all the whole setup. Peace out.